All right, little changes, big changes, in fact. Changes all over the place. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing as good as ever. Wow, that just made my throat hurt even more. I don't know how I'm gonna record this video. I'm doing as good as ever. There are some changes, as you can see, mostly to my room or there, and myself, obviously. I'm no longer ginger or black haired. Actually, my last video was me with black hair. That was just one video, and after that, I stopped recording. I was gone for so long. You guys were probably wondering where I went. I know you guys are probably crying for weeks in your beds, missing me so bad. Yeah, as if. I wish. I was in a lot of places, actually. But I'll keep this video short because this is not really anything special. I'll just go over what I've done briefly. Obviously, I went over and decided to decorate my room some more. I don't know if you notice anything new on here. I feel like I might have added. I don't think so, actually. Never mind. Just kidding. But I did add fairy lights. I did add some posters. I removed the car hubcaps because they bothered me. They looked so ugly and crooked and they did not match anything else. But I'm going to put them somewhere else because I still kind of like them. And I want to fill up space. But I want to do it as quickly and as cheaply as possible because, and this is the main part of this video, I am going away. That's right. In just 2 months, exactly 2 months actually, I am going to a different country to study. Oh! It's in Europe, and the reason that I'm going there is because I was so sick and tired of my school. I might have complained about it before, in the past. I'm not sure how much, but I really did not like my previous school, and I'm so glad it's summer. Boy, oh boy. I am so glad it's over. Thank high heavens. Thank the Lord that everything's gone. All those people that bothered me so much, and I know, you're gonna be like, well, you're gonna learn a lesson in your life that the bad people, they never go away. There's always gonna be annoying, awful little gremlins in your life. Life's always gonna suck. You know what? I just want to change. I just want to change. I have this comb on my desk, and I'm gonna be using it to ward off evil spirits around me because that's what I'm doing for the rest of this year. I'm getting rid of everything that is bothering me, which included the people at my school. Now, not everybody sucked at my school. In fact, I had some really good friends there, and I made some really good memories, and despite all the bad, we still pushed through it. It was a tough year, and we all agreed at the end of that year, on the very last day, that it was rough, and it was not our best year. But thankfully, I'm going abroad! I'm gonna be living with some random people that I don't know yet, that technically I can communicate with over WhatsApp. But I'm not gonna do that yet, because, you know, I like to keep the mystery, because I'm a mysterious and gothic and dark person. Right now I look a bit horrid, because, I don't know, life... I'll just list off some things that, like, happened, I guess, during the time I was gone. Obviously school's over. Thank the Lord for that. I got a job! Ah! Which is why I might have less energy to record, but it's not as bad as if I still had school, because school would be totally terrible for me. I just need to, like, gather myself and get some ideas for videos, and then I promise, I'm so sorry I was gone for so long, but I promise that I will be back on track with awesome new content. So yeah, I finished school, started working, got a job. So far, not too bad. I only work 2 days a week. Sometimes I do help my mom because she works at the same place. Yeah, what else? Oh, I did travel a bit. We went to Boston and Salem, which was amazing, wonderful experience. If you guys want to hear about that, I might share. I don't know if I will. Only if you guys want. I don't know. But it was awesome. We went to a concert. Wonderful experience. I just loved it. It was a Jacob Collier concert. So, you know, it was good. What else did I do? Well, I decorated my room. I think I'll probably make a video going over everything I've done and what I'm planning for my room. As I said, I am doing a lot of quick and cheap artwork to put on my walls. I'm not doing any like fancy frames or anything. I'm just putting up trash. As you can see, that right there, that hold on, let me point to it. There we go, there we go. That right there, that is a bag. And that right there is a bag, and then that right there is a bag. I will make a tutorial for how to make these bags. They're so fun to make, so easy, and it looks really cool in my opinion. So I'll make a video about that. I can't remember anything else major that happened apart from the Amazing Digital Circus finale that came out, and I watched it in theaters. I watched it in theaters with my friend and her friend, and my dog's barking. I will for sure make a video on that. I was just thinking, man, I should really make some videos. What should I make them about? And then I remember, oh my goodness, I watched the Amazing Digital Circus finale in theaters. How am I not gonna make a video? I have to. I just... Watch out. Watch out for more videos coming soon. Coming to theaters near you. Not really, just YouTube. My YouTube channel. Come check it out. While I'm working on new videos, you might as well rewatch some of my old ones. Actually, no, don't do that because they're terrible. I already hate them. I'm already at that stage where I'm like, ew, my old videos sucked. Well, to be fair, that was a whole year ago that I made my first video, and it makes my eyes bleed every time I see that. But it's also kind of cute in a way, you know? I was so little back then. I was only a year younger than I am right now. I don't know how to wrap this video up nicely. Just want to say, thank you for not unsubscribing from me. And I'm sorry that I was gone for a whole 2 months. But I will be back with a bunch of new videos very, very, very soon. And at that, I will say, Ever Bearkins, over and out.